Hello, I'm Sarah Black.
And I'm Theo Black.
And here is our review in under 3 minutes for My Friend Dahmer. No spoilers.
Based on a graphic novel, we follow future serial killer Jeffrey Dahmer in his awkward, formative years in high school. I actually went into this movie kinda hesitant because although I love independent, thought-provoking movies, there were a lot of cringe-worthy awkward moments in the trailer, and I actually really enjoyed it. It is cringeworthy in a number of places, but it always is, it's there for a purpose. It's the character of Jeffrey Dahmer. And the directing, the cinematography, the writing, all of it's pretty good. It's doing what it wants to do and it's achieving it. Maybe not to, some grandiose, amazing place, but it's solid. The one caveat I would give it is that although it is achieving what it wants to achieve, I'm not sure that it's achieving anything more than the retelling of an interesting, thought-provoking story about somebody who turns into an awful human being.
I don't think I agree with you in some ways. I mean, I do agree with you, it doesn't really go anywhere like that, but I'm not sure where you can take a movie like this. High school is very cringe-inducing. I definitely remember seeing things that I was kind of concerned about. Whenever a fight would start, everybody would huddle up and say, fight, 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 And then there's the questions that come from that are like, what happens to these kids? Like, who are they just being teens? Is this like a boys will be boys thing, which is now apparently wrong? Do any of these people become serial killers? At what point is it just bad behavior, and at what point is it something we should really be concerned about? And I think the movie kind of addresses that because you have a range of teenagers in it, and just kind of where Dahmer is situated in it, where sometimes he's kind of a victim of other people, but you never really want to sympathize with him too much because you know what he ends up doing ultimately. I don't know where you take that to but I sure did learn something by being Jeffrey Dahmer's friend.
I do like all the questions that it's asking, but it sort of wanders. And I actually, as much as I like all of it, it also gets boring in places where I'm just like, here's a thing that's happening, and the plot just sort of doesn't actually
It does wander a little in the center. I'm a sucker for a movie that asks a lot of questions, especially about particularly strange and uncomfortable situations. I'm going to give this 4 pigeons.
I want to call out Ross Lynch's performance because I really liked him as Jeffrey Dahmer. He was creepy and understated and subtle, and I really liked that. And so that, along with the fact that it's a good, if not great, movie, 3 pigeons.
What if it were on the internet?
Then you should subscribe.
Excellent.